Hey YouTube, NWA Prepper here. Wanted to come to you today to tell you about a really good meet and greet that I just left. It was the Arkansas Preparedness Network. I guess I can sit up. It was pretty awesome. It was a pretty decent sized group, not great. I mean, not a lot of people. It was a great group, but not necessarily a lot of people. There was some things I really liked about it. Other than the good group, that was a neat thing. And we had I don't know, some groups would call it a disaster, but it wasn't for a group of preppers. The pavilion we were in was booked, so we're in the pavilion until a set time, and this other group comes in, and they kind of sit at the end of the pavilion looking at us like, hey, what are you doing in our pavilion? And instead of just packing up and going home like so many groups would do, this group just looked left, they looked right. We found another location, and we packed up everything, and we moved across the park. And it's been raining, and everything was wet, and I know, helicopter. We've covered this before. I live by an airport, and but so it didn't affect anything. It took 10 minutes. Everyone moved their coolers and their food, and some people had chairs, and there was a puppy there. If you're in the market for a puppy, let me know. I can hook you up. But it was just great. Wonderful group. The leadership there, they've said that they were kind of new to getting these events going, but they did great. Adam, if you watch this, man, you knocked it out of the park. And of course, one of the channels that I follow on YouTube, Viking Preparedness, had a strong showing there, and that was awesome. I always enjoy listening to Pastor Joe. And I'll put a link in the description if you're interested. I like his stuff, and he's a great guy, or it seems so. I haven't met him but a couple of times, but it's kind of one of those things like some people here, you think you know me a little bit, and you do, because I share just like I am, but I feel that I know a little bit about him, and when I get to talk to him in person, it's a nice blessing. They did really well, and we did a round robin. If you wanted to introduce yourself and tell a little bit about yourself, and that was nice. And then one of the members of the Arkansas Preparedness Network had connections, and he brought a box of, or sent, he didn't even get to make it. He sent a box of rain gear, rain suits, pants, and coats that he gave to everyone, and that was a blessing. Of course, I usually don't partake of blessings like that because clothes and me don't go well together because I'm so out of shape. I mean, I am a shape, but round shouldn't be a good shape. Anyway, it was a great day. Sorry about the earthquake there. It was a great day. Had a lot of fun. They've got a couple other events planned. I think they're going to go to the NWA Preparedness Fair. All right, I mentioned that they may want to, and they seemed interested. But it's a good meetup. It was nice to spend the afternoon with like-minded people from all over, really, all over our area. It was really nice. Great discussion. There are people from every level, from just starting out to experienced preppers. It was just a good deal. I got in my intro, I talked a little bit about my philosophy of I either have to feed them or eat them when it comes to teaching people things. And I've done a video on that before. I may do another one to describe and go through what I mean by I either have to feed them or eat them. But there were a lot of people there that I really believe had their heart for other people and their heart for their families, and it was great. I don't know if you can hear one of my neighbor's kids getting in trouble, but I hear it. And I really took out of that it's great. I obviously I like social media. I like YouTube, Patreon. I like that, but I'm learning to appreciate the face-to-face, shake someone's hand, talk about their kids, talk about their dog, get to know people. I have resources that I wouldn't have had I not went to an actual face-to-face meeting, and they're great. And whether you're building a MAG group, mutual assistance group, whether you're going to a class, whether you're going to a coffee meetup, whatever you're doing, whether you're going to a fair or a self-reliance expo, all those things are great because you're meeting people, you're talking to people face to face. You get to know who they really are, not who they want to be on the internet. And that'll make stronger connections. That'll keep you safer. It'll keep them safer. It'll give you resources you may not have had. With a joke, or not a joke, but a story about today was a concrete person. Somebody needed a concrete person. Well, there was one in the group. It worked out really well. So get out what's left of this weekend. Take the week and get out and take the time to have coffee with somebody. Let them know, hey, I know we talk on social media, but what do you say? We're in the same area. Let's meet up at the coffee shop and have a cup of coffee and talk together. I'm not asking you to take them to your house and open your pantry up and go, hey, look what all I have. But get to know them a little bit. It'll work out for you. It'll make getting ready or being ready for emergencies a whole lot better. Thanks everyone for watching. It's really a blessing to me. I'm saying a lot today. It's a blessing to me. I'm coming at you today unscripted, just with my heart, to kind of praise a group of preppers that after a mini disaster happened, focused and changed, and it never missed a beat. I got to meet great people. And I'm more prepared now than I was this morning because I have a stronger network. I encourage you to do the same thing. Build your network. Thanks again for watching. Like this video. I love to get likes, comments, good or bad. And let's get ready.